everyone, welcome back, and today finally I'll be doing my first listen / full-on album review to Yves' second EP repackage titled I Did Bloom. Now honestly, I usually don't cover deluxe albums and repackages because I could simply put out a review in a separate video as I should, but I am late to the party. And that sucks, but better late than never. I've been vocal about wanting to catch up on our Moon Girls, such as Chu and her previous B-sides, and of course, Yves. Now, I've got to say too, it is embarrassing that I thought Viola had the lyrics, I just need some spice, I just need some space. I heard it wrong on the first listen that day. Maybe I was just under the weather or tired, but I still have Viola in my rotation, and of course a loop, and it is just great to see Yves have this level of creative freedom, I've got to admit. But enough talk, let's dive into the first B-side here, titled Hashtag. Okay, I'm gonna pop my IEMs in, y'all get ready, let's go. Hey. Ooh, love that bass line. Wow, very straight to the point. Great keyboard work. Ooh. The movement in the song is very satisfying. These full English lyrics. I love how sensical these lyrics are. Ooh, verse 2. These strings, I love it. Oh, that's crazy. That line there in itself, like, who cares, hashtagging you, relying on lies stacked in my head, ride or die, babe, what you say. So, like, you know, when it comes to hashtag here, I feel like it really voices the intricacies of love, right? The best parts of love, but the challenges that love may have. But with this hashtagging in this modern digital world and age, it could be so artificial. What is real and what is fake, you know what I'm saying? But I love how hashtag to this other person that Yves can be talking about and singing about is like, hey, listen, you know, I just want to meet you. Just being really straight to the point and direct with it. And I love how straight to the point it was from the start. It didn't take time for this song to lift off. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Hey. Love the dramatic strings. Great percussion work. Stranger. Love the plucks, the breathing, that sampling. That is dope, yo. Oh my goodness. I love how hashtag really sets the tone here for the album and may lead into something else, right? Knowing how Yves has been really creative with her works, I'm not going to be surprised if, you know, this leads into something very cohesive for the album, quite possibly. I mean, knowing how Viola goes and now knowing how hashtag goes, how's the next track gonna be? But this direct level of attention and hashtag talking about this modern day age and digital society where, you know, a hashtag and an @ could be such a mere thing, right? It could be a facade per se, and that's the same case when it comes to love in this digital world. You don't know what's real or faked by a simple text message versus a voice call or an in-person interaction. But so far, it's setting the tone about this other significant other one. But where's that gonna go? You feel me? Where's that gonna go? So let's just get into the next B-side now. So the next B-side we have here is Gone Girl. Where or how is this song gonna go? Let's dive into it. Ooh, I love the guitar work here. Just the riff.
Don't take it so hard. Don't fake it cool. You made it that way. You know that is true.
Wow.
You thought I was yours, but I played it too
Like the claps here.
Now it's your lesson. Walking away. Hands on the wheel. Driving down the highway. I'm fine with it taking a while, yeah. Chasing the sunset.
Chasing the sunset.
Freedom's calling my name.
This level of liberation, freedom from this other person. Wow, just how this relationship got instantly sour. Because that person was fake, that other person. Where's this going? I love how straight to the point that was too. I love that verse too so much. I'm not that girl that stays the same, and just not giving a rat's butt. Like, I am just moving on. I am just being me. I am just on this journey of self-discovery after breaking apart from you that was not supportive and positive in my life because you were so fake from the start. I love how straight to the point how Gone Girl is, right? Gone for the sunset, gone for new path in life, in one's journey, you know what I'm saying? I love it so much. Oh, so good. Same. This level of emotion and airiness in her vocals is cool too. It really sets the tone and mood for the song. Love the drum kit work. Dun, dun. Yeah. One more time. Oh, another time. Just the strumming. Wow, that drift away feel that you get, you know, setting into the sunset, all right, chasing that sunset and all, a new path, a new journey by yourself without this person That's was so artificial and fake, and that high key links with hashtag, right? That illusion, right? That facade that I was saying, but that guitar riff work, I love it. Love it so much. How about you guys? Let me know how you're feeling so far on this album. I'm sure you guys heard these tracks time and time again, but this level of self-liberation and freedom and self-growth is so empowering, right? I'm sure a good amount of us can relate to something like this, but love can be such an emotional hairball and mess, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna have to dive into the next track now, so let's get into the next one. All right, now we're moving on to Dim. Finally, I pulled up the official lyric video, and we are gonna go through this, possibly dissect it. You know, I'm not sure what to expect, you know, except for that the one part of the challenge, right, that evokes a lot of nostalgia, this kind of bittersweet feel, like a past memory coming by, you feel me? So let's dive into Dim now. Heavy bass. Heavy 808 bass. Bit of like slight strings in the back. It's very subtle. Wow. I love the timing of the bass that works around Yves. Wow. The strings. Just getting more tense here. Oh my goodness, this orchestral work and this level of emotion that is being poured out, like this level of, do I want to say tiredness or but like exhaustion, this level of numbness and pain. And to be fair, knowing how Yves and all the members of Luna who've been through so much, and I'm sure Yves like a lot behind closed doors, unfortunately we don't exactly know what goes on, but of course poor treatments and labor practice and all in the past that Yves had to face. But this could lead into the cohesiveness of this album about someone else, about a past, so I can get why this leads into the ongoing trend and all, but the minimalist, subtle approach to this production of this song really unlocks, right, certain past, certain memories, right? It could be the good times, it could be the bad times, right? It could be the good times, but also the bad times that lead into now the present, into the good times. So it's not necessarily all so negative per se, but there's this level of growth and moving on kind of feeling that I'm getting, right? And I feel like all of us can perceive this song in many different ways and aspects, so which is really cool because that's music in itself, right? Being this level of, how should I say, I have to think about it more and what kind of descriptor I want to give it, but these lyrics, like, I feel so fake, right? Breathe and pray, then walk away, right? Moving on from those times, right? Feeling gone soon, just gone from this world and all, just out of the present, right? Falling harder. It's just like losing hope, right? And it gets really dark. There's like this dark husk that I'm getting from these lyrics, but we're gonna have to continue here. Sorry I cut off Yves here in this song, but I just had a lot that I wanted to unload and really express my thoughts upon this song already.
Can you say me, baby? It's too bitter. Push me down, baby. Let me say now who I really am. Chasing freedom from this world.
The self-discovery.
You can hear the silence crying on the floor. You already know now
Oh, these strings.
you feel it slipping out of control, but it's everything you know. Now you understand. You hear the silence crying on the floor.
These lyrics are very memorable with the bass.
Feel it slipping out of control, but it's everything you know. Now you understand.
Oh, I love the guitar work in the back. Like a banjo, something like... But like the string work, just letting the song breathe. There we go. I love the synthesizer work. And I don't know what is that like pitched. It's like a pitch synth. It really sets you on a trance because having this like pop break beat electronic approach is really cool to outro this song, right? Heavy bass. But I feel like with the breakbeat, it just feels like you're sitting in a trance, but like also like this level of chase. You know what I'm trying to say? This level of chase of like moving on completely, right? Those are the times where it could be like super bitter, it could be bittersweet, you know. Sure, like there were really good times that we had with Luna, but also behind the scenes there were unfortunate times as well. The struggle that Yves and the rest of the members had to go through collectively, thinking about. Sorry if I'm coming off, you know, wrong, but that's just how the way I feel about Dim here. You know, aside from the ongoing, you know, unlock a core memory kind of challenge, this song really gives off to everyone. But the level of emotion, right, being poured out, this level of numbness, right, and moving on and losing oneself identity throughout it all, but regaining it after that past and moving on in the future is really cool. Like it's dope. But like I love this positive approach, right? Turning from something that may seem bitter and sour, but turning into something sweet. And that is just a beautiful work of art and thing to hear and to see. Also throughout these challenges, these reels and TikToks, you feel me? But Dim, I can appreciate this infusion that is ported into K-pop, right? This is not a full-blown K-pop track. This is Yves herself being herself, you know, expressing herself. This is what you call an artist, everyone. Yves is truly multifaceted and an artist, and I love how she expresses herself to the fullest due to Iowa, due to Merrick, who have been huge producers, songwriters for the likes of Zico, Kid Millie, a huge art like Penomako, right, as well, if I recall correctly, for Merrick. But yeah, I appreciate this song so much. Let's dive into the next track, shall we? So this next track is titled Bird. What is this gonna lead on to after the likes of Gone Girl? Maybe even after the likes of Dim, of course. So let me bring it up here right away, shall we? And let go. like that, like rewind kind of sample, maybe. Wow, straight chills here. But there's this uplifting feeling that I'm getting already. About this other relationship, right? Ooh, the Edelborg. And the reverb on it, right? Where's this going though? Like instrumentally. It's become anthemic. This chorus, very empowering, about self-growth, self-discovery, self-love. Hey. Verse 2. Love the strumming. This like organ, like bass kind of work. Chase the stars on. Wow. These lyrics too. Still. I really love this, right? There's no self-blame. There's no ties that I'm tied along to of this past and all. Now I'm on my way. Nothing's stopping me now. I'm going for it. I'm going to fly like a bird and shine and burn in the sky in a good way, right? Mind you. There's no chains. Like, oh my goodness. This hook. Come on now, Yves. Come on. Beautiful. Go hard, go crazy with it. What year are we into? This kind of influence? It's not often done in modern day and age. Like, it's being done by Yves right now. In this modern day and age. I love the bells and like the keyboard work and then the strumming. Yves, what a masterpiece. Bird, definitely one of my favorites coming off of the album, I've got to admit. But this final, you know, take flight kind of feeling, this anthemic approach to celebrate one's life and that, hey, I'm moving on, I'm still discovering myself. Because what's cool about Dim in the Bird is Dim is about finding solace, right, after the fact, and moving on, and self-discovery, right? But Bird is where you're starting to really expand your wings and fly in the atmosphere, in the sky, right? And just, I love, love, love this line that's like, burn so bright. This level of self-love, right? And contentment and confidence. It's really being expressed throughout the lyricism in this song. So I love it, right? Like, all of this self-liberation, self-love, a lot of expression of it, self-discovery, right? It doesn't matter of all these chains and these ties that I had in the past. That's the past. This is the now. This is truly me. This is who I am. Now I'm gonna fly in the sky. Love it so much. Bird is such a masterpiece. I'm gonna say it again. Bird is such a masterpiece. For those in the back, this is one of my gems off of this album, without a doubt. It's gonna have a precious spot in my heart. But let's dive into the final B-side and track now. Last but not least, we have See You in Hell. What a title of a track. But we're gonna dive into it because I am really curious of how this particular track's gonna go, especially after hearing those brilliant artistic tracks earlier by Yves off of this deluxe album. Wow. Come on now, Yves. Is that an amp that I hear? Maybe soft rock? Yeah? There's this level of vulnerability that I'm getting. Straight chills. I love the vocoder work behind her voice and vocals here. The doubling.
Go to hell in 20 years and I see you there.
Wow. There's definitely this intention of revenge, but remorse too, which is crazy. How did you do that?
So we were there, driving home from a friend's birthday party. We had fun, though it was over. They went away to ruin everything we built together. So there was only one way that this could go.
Definitely a lot of heartbreak, sorrow. The hooks to the song work. They do. Very memorable lyrics. Tell them. Bring it back. Ooh, just the strumming of the guitar. It's like, I don't want you, but then there's like, never mind, I can't wait to see you in hell. It's like, I know I'm unforgivable for wishing these things, but I'm having the trouble to forgive this other person because they are so unforgivable at this point. This level of betrayal, you know, this breakthrough, right? It just, and this level of love and loss, right? Just a level of like finding closure in a revengeful kind of way, right? But these intense emotions that really pour upon you in this song, in the chorus, right? You think it would, you know, go really ham and hard in the paint, but in this case, like, this level of the aftermath, right? You could sense it in Yves' vocals, delivery, and her cadence work at times in the certain sections of this song, but just being felt so wronged by someone. And we've always, all of us have faced it at some point in our lives, right? And just this unfaithfulness, right? That's going through. But I love how there's a level of remorse, though. You know, there's a level of remorse. It's like, I don't like wishing people something like bad upon someone, but in this case, I just can't help it, right? It's really connects with the level of pain of what's going through and the reflection of what has happened with this other love partner or something like that, but finding closure at the end of the day. And that's what we found in, of course, Dim, in a way, but not specifically about a romantic relationship, mind you. But all in all, Yves. Give a round of applause to Yves, everyone, because this deluxe album is really cohesive as a whole. I mean, from the production, it makes sense with you, who you have, right? Merrick, Iowa, everyone behind the scenes who worked hand in hand together with Yves to tailor this music to her, and for her just doing her own thing, genres of like R&B, soft rock, you know what I'm saying? You got even trance from Dim, right? And having such almost like narrated album like this, all the way from Viola to all the way to Bird, pretty much, and this additional See You in Hell. You know, you could arrange See You in Hell earlier before Bird, but it is a repackage, it is a deluxe, and See You in Hell is a treat. I mean, if I would have to point out my top 2 favorite B-sides off this album, I'd have to go with Bird. I mean, having a 4-minute song in 2025 is insane in itself, and something that I can really appreciate about. I mean, this is coming from a mid to late second gen K-pop fan who's dove into the world of K-pop and all of its greatness, with long tracks that really work, mind you, and cinematic music videos that tie along to those long tracks. But 4 minutes long, Bird, something I could appreciate about how meaningful, how purposeful it is, and empowering it is, and anthemic it is. Oh my goodness, it is everything. Bird. Then I'd have to go See You in Hell. Then I'd have to go with Dim. Then I'd have to go with Hashtag, and then the likes of Gone Girl. And then TikTok has released prior to this album, and Viola is in its own lane. But let me know your thoughts. Shout out to Eve, shout outs to Pax Per Mil, shout outs to Iowa, shout outs to everyone, Parkgate Chan, shout outs to Merrick and Yves herself, taking the time to really create these masterpieces and express herself for who she is as an artist, as an individual, and just being herself, right? We are all humans in this cruel, cold, hard world, and it's just a matter of, you know, connecting with one another, right? About self-love, then of course, you know, connection and love with others. It doesn't have to be romantic, but you feel me? You know, this world needs more love and peace, and Yves is really doing that for us with I Did, her deluxe album for I Did Bloom. But let me know your thoughts. Be sure to like and subscribe, as it goes a long way and it helps out the channel so much. This has been Garrison, and peace.